Training has been great. The players are very motivated, very intense in trainings, but at the same time they're having fun. It's a fun time of the season. Everybody wants to be still playing, and they're just happy that they have the opportunity to compete in the playoffs.
How's the health, specifically Temuera, Bia?
Health is a big question mark. I mean, I don't know, you guys, I don't know if you had a chance to see the training. Yes, both Temo and Bia were not in training, so hopefully we're going to be able to get them back by Sunday. Our medical team is working very hard to get anything possible.
You've had to play some matches without them, or there's long periods of time. How do you feel the team has adjusted when you don't have those two really talented attackers?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a secret that they're one of the best players in the league, right? Or some of the best players in the league, and it's not going to be easy. Anytime, it doesn't matter what team or what type of game is. When you're missing two of the best players, one of them being back-to-back leading scorer, it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to adjust. We're going to have to make things happen. And if it happens that she's not playing, and then we'll see how everything goes. I'm just glad that we had an opportunity to do it without them against San Diego. Right? We played about 60 minutes or so without both of them, and things worked out well for us.
Let's stay in the room and go to Kathleen. Kathleen, go ahead.
We had a very spirited encounter with Lo in the middle of Izzy's interview. How much is she helping to kind of fuel this run, and how excited are you guys to have her locked up till 28?
Yeah, I mean, Lo is a true leader. Obviously, she lives for moments like this. She loves competition, loves big games, big moments, and her energy and enthusiasm is contagious. So, what you just said, that the encounter that you had, I mean, that happens literally all the time during trainings, before trainings, in the meeting rooms, everywhere. So, it's just something that she understands and knows that the team needs that energy. The team needs the enthusiasm, and she brings it, but she also brings it on the field too.
Awesome. We'll stay in the room. We'll go to Jillian.
Hey, Coach. All season, you mentioned most teams were bringing something completely different to you that they brought to their other opponents. Gotham is a side that there's been a lot of transition. Do you think that this season, being you having to be prepared for the unexpected, do you think that's going to give you an advantage going against them?
Yes, we were able to play against different opponents and different styles and strategies. So we had to make adjustments sometimes right at the beginning of the game, sometimes on halftime of the game. So all of those experiences are just good learning opportunities for us. On the other side, Gotham, they're pretty set on what they do. I mean, their game model is very clear, and I think that it will take a lot for them to change a lot of things. They may tweak things here and there, maybe tactically just change a couple of things, but I don't see them changing the whole model in 1 week.
And then just looking back to 2024, the position you're in now, the position you put yourself in 2025, very different from 2024. How much of an advantage is CPKC Stadium to host these matches?
It's amazing. I mean, when we play at home, there is a certain dose of belief that we're going to do this. We're going to do this no matter what. We're going to do it no matter who is on the field, and we're going to do it no matter who we play against. And we saw that in the last game against San Diego. It wasn't our best game by any means, and I actually thought it was probably one of our worst games. But there was a moment in the game where we felt like we got to take care of this. We're actually losing this game, and in the last 30 minutes, you saw the switch turning, and it's like, okay, let's just get it done. And that's the belief. That's that's what that support does, and what the stadium does for us as a team.
Awesome. Thank you, Jillian. We'll move over to the Zoom and we'll go to Daniel Sperry with the KC Star. So Daniel, go ahead.
Hey, Vlatko, I wanted to ask you guys about this. The 2024 final being at home, I know you guys try and take things one game at a time, but do you feel like at any point that kind of maybe having that final at home put that focus beyond what was ahead versus this time around, it truly is just win the next game and keep going to the final where you have no control over whether you're playing at home or not?
I mean, I can't remember now that how much we talked. I mean, I would be shocked if we even talked about the final at home, or we thought about it at all. I know it's crazy when we say we literally focus on and take it one game at a time. We don't talk. There is a group of people that have responsibility to prepare the following game, but none of us, like no coaches, no players. We're so locked in on this game like nothing else. And in fact, in this league, you can look ahead of you. You can't get ahead of you. I mean, we've seen so many times the first place team playing the last place team, and then 1 versus 14, and then they lose. It happens all the time. So we got to make sure that we play our best, and we're prepared to play our best, and we get success on Sunday, and then we're gonna think about the next one.
What are some of the ways that you as a staff and maybe even some of the leaders and the players in the team help keep this team focused on that one game at a time, and maybe shut out noise that could have players looking ahead in that kind of way?
Obviously, it's something that we talk about and bring it all the time. We put so much effort and time in preparation for every game that comes in, that it doesn't allow them to feel like, oh, this game is not as important, the next one is more important. We clinched the playoff long time ago, obviously got the Shield 5 games ago, and even then, nothing changed for us. Like, our preparation was the same, our effort was the same, the training was just as hard, and everything that we did was at a high level. The standards did not lower at all. By doing that, they automatically approach the game in the same way, like it is the most important game of the season. So that's basically how we operate.
Thanks, Daniel. We'll stay back in the room and we'll go to Thad. Thad, go ahead.
With this team having went deep in the playoffs last year, and some of them even from a couple years before that, we know playoffs, intensity always ramps up. How much does having that experience help these players, especially some of the younger players?
Being in the playoff, it's slightly different animal, right? We go from a regular season game to a tournament game. So understanding how important everything that we do is, it's crucial for the preparation. There's no room for mistake now. That's it. Like, this is it. This is the game. So we all understand that, and we know that, especially like you said, the players that have been in this situation before, that they know that. We gotta give it all, and we gotta leave everything on the field.
Awesome. We'll go back to the Zoom. Tom Pursley from Shea Butter FC. Tom, go ahead.
Coach, this is an opponent that you played 3 match days ago, and you said after that particular match that the game plan was a little bit bespoke in limiting their possession to certain areas of the field, based off of potential health and availability of certain players, as well as maybe just changes. How much of that game plan changes from that particular match week to this particular game?
From a defensive standpoint, it's not going to change much. Like, we are going to try to limit them having the ball in certain areas of the field. But even on the attacking side, I mean, we know that they're a high press team. They want to get the ball higher up the field. They don't want to allow you to establish a rhythm and establish a pace. So I don't think that will change. So on our side, we are going to have to be prepared to counter that and actually not allow them to set up a shape in order for them to successfully press us.
Thank you for the time, Coach.
Thank you, Tom. We'll move on to Matt Foster from KSHB. Matt, go ahead and ask your question.
Hey, Vlatko, I'm curious. Last year, going into the playoffs, you guys were chasing down Orlando being the top seed. This year, you guys are the top seed. So is there a pressure change that comes with that being the team that the 7 others are trying to chase as opposed to being the chaser? That makes sense?
Yeah, I don't think anything changes for us and or for anyone that is in the playoff. You look at teams from 1 to 8, and we were discussing this when once we clinched the playoff, like which team would we would rather play. We could not pick a team that we wanted to play against, and we at the end we end up playing against Gotham, who is. In my opinion, one of the best teams in the league. I mean, any team that has Rose Lavelle and Jaden Shaw and Emily Sonnet, Gabby Portillo, you name it, it's a very good team. And on top of that, they have Berger on goal, who I think is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But that's a good team, and it's not going to be easy for us, regardless of where we finished and where they finished. We know that this game is going to be a very, very even game, and small things are going to make big differences.
And just one quick question. We just got done speaking with Izzy, and she had another great month, best 11 for the league. I'm curious, were you disappointed for her that she didn't receive a national team call-up recently, especially with how she performed over the summer camp as well?
I mean, I don't want to say disappointed by any means. I'm just happy for Izzy and her performances and how much she has grown and how much she has developed in the last couple of years. If she continues with the same trajectory of development, the next step will be the national team. And when that comes, I'll be very happy for her.
Thank you, Matt. Tom has his hand raised. Tom, do you have another question?
Yes, I do. Coach, obviously the biggest story around the league has been the playoffs. However, there has been another very large story in the essay that Elizabeth Eddy wrote about gender testing in this league, as well as Jennifer C's appearance on Fox News with her organization XXYY Athletics. Just wondering if you had any thoughts on the content of that essay or the interview, particularly in that one of your players has been the target of transphobic rhetoric in the past.
Can you just repeat the final thing? One of your players? So I wasn't aware that one of our players was target of those conversations. Obviously, I was aware of Barbara's attacks on Barbara, and it's unfortunate that a player like Barbara or any player at her level that needs to hear those attacks and needs to listen to it. I mean, herself and any player at her level, wonderful women who have done a lot for this league, who have done a lot for the organizations that they compete for. They provide lots of excitements for their fans and their communities, and it's just like I said, unfortunate that they need to hear any attacks, especially in like you said, in the midst of the playoffs, in times where this league literally goes in the most exciting time of the year, where everybody should be talking about the beautiful game.